A Southern California school board meeting ended up erupting into an explosive debate after their girls volleyball team forfeited a match to an opponent with transgender athlete A.B. Hernandez on their roster. The player's mother slamming our next guest for her views on the issue. Listen.
Amanda Vickers, you interviewed with Fox. You actually entertained and welcomed harassment to my child. You are a board member. You have an oath to protect, to support all children, not just the ones that fit your ideas, your beliefs. My daughter's not the problem. This has nothing to do with fairness in sports and everything to do with erasing transgender children.
Several schools have forfeited against Arupa Valley High School this month, including Riverside Poly High School, Orange Vista High School, and Rim of the World High School. Riverside Unified School District Board Trustee Amanda Vickers joins me now. Amanda, thanks for getting up with us this morning. You know, I can feel for this woman because that's her child. You love your child no matter what the circumstances. That's just how it is. But, you know, when it comes to girls' sports and transgender students in girls' sports, there has to be somebody take up for these girls. I was a student athlete. I couldn't imagine having to deal with this on top of everything else you have to deal with in high school.
It's intimidating for these girls, and my story, I wasn't supposed to win. Essentially, I beat all the odds to win my election. And this transgender and sports issue, the Saving Girls Sports issue, popped up. And I said, no, I am here because I have to stand up for these girls. These girls deserve, they're the brave ones. These girls at Poly High School, they're the brave ones for stepping, saying, hey, I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to do this. And it's spreading like wildfire amongst the girls in our community because it is about fairness. Biological truth is not hate. It is about safety and opportunity for these girls. I can't imagine, having to deal with this as much as everything else they have to deal with. So someone has to be the adult in the room and step up for these girls.
Absolutely. And Arupa Valley High School, they made a statement to Fox News Digital saying, quote, decisions to cancel matches were made by teams in other districts. As a public school district in California, they are compelled to follow the law, which protects students from discrimination based on gender identity and requires that students be permitted to participate on athletic teams that are consistent with their gender identity. You know, Amanda, this issue is not going away anytime soon. What do you think the solution is to this?
I actually think there should be a third category.
I do too.
I think CIF do a third category that's co-ed, that people who are interested in competing against everybody, they knowingly do it, they sign their waivers, and make it just as important as boys sports and girls sports. So we're not taking away, scholarships and opportunities from girls or.
I don't agree with that. At first, I was like, yeah, let's create another category for transgenders where they can compete. They're not going to want to. That's why they're transgender and willing to compete in the opposite sex sports. It's not going to work. A lot of these transgenders, it's a mental health illness. They need to go see and speak to someone about what's going on in their life that made them want to change what God gave them. I mean, even if you're religious or not, there's something wrong with these people, and they're trying to change society to force us into believing that there's something that they're not. Once we go down that disgusting road, we're all going to be saying we're something we're not and making and forcing people to agree with our craziness. It's insane. It's the first step of getting everybody to be insane, in my opinion.
Yeah, I totally agree. I couldn't agree more. And this way, everyone is protected in their own category. Yes. Amanda Vickers, thank you so much for your time.
Biological truth is not hate. That is something that I took away from this video. Because we need to let people and everybody understand that whatever you were biologically born with is what you should be entering when it comes to sports. Because you're talking about losing the fairness of the game, whatever game it is. And then it becomes to a point where why are we having these young men and women try so hard, train so hard into whatever field that they're in, just to finally make it to the stage and lose against the opposite sex. It's so ridiculous. We can't be condoning mental health into these things. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Have you guys ever encountered something where you were competing against somebody and it was the opposite sex and you ended up losing? Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Till next time, peace out, everybody.